Oh, now it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Are you satisfied with this?
So,
Yeah. Hmm.
you're not late. I just
Yeah.
read your message.
Ah, thank you. I just arrived before. Just
Hmm?
I just arrived here.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. The good thing is not you're not
And
late.
then yeah, it's not late. And uh,
Mm.
I also
And
and as I told you, I set my alarms to ring at
mm,
6:30. Yeah. Today also I wake up 6:30 and sleep again.
okay.
And then 8:30 I wake up and I prepared come here. Uh,
Mhm.
then fortunately I couldn't meet the time. Uh,
Okay.
9:30. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you woke up at 8:30.
Yeah. I
Okay.
woke up.
At least you're not late.
Yeah, at least I'm not late. That's
Yes.
that's not better than yesterday.
Yes, I know.
Ah, yeah.
And your topic for today is student.
Technology of today says student.
Technology of today says students on path of success tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
It's like our old saying.
No.
Youth is there's a saying here in the Philippines.
Okay.
How can I uh youth
Mm.
is the hope of our nation.
Use is their hope of our
Youth is our hope is the hope, sorry.
is the hope.
Youth is the hope
Mm.
of
Mm.
our nation.
Mm.
So that is our old saying here in the Philippines.
Yeah. So that means you should give many use, give birth many use, right?
Not to give birth, but no, no, not to give birth.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Birth. Okay.
Okay, which means that the youth nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
it will be the hope of our nation. It means the future generation.
Mm-hmm. You're right. But I envy your country because in Korea, uh, living here is very difficult. So
Mhm.
um, many younger avoid to give birth these days. So now birth rate is very low in Korea.
Mhm.
So government provide many uh, priorities to the parents who have many babies.
Mhm.
But still today, uh, rearing children is very difficult
Mhm.
because the cost uh,
Rearing?
rearing
How do you spell it?
feeding
What? Rearing or feeding?
feeding children. How can I say?
Feeding children. Okay.
Okay, okay, feeding and educating children, especially education, that is big trouble in here. So
Mhm.
private education, um, the cost is very expensive, so high. So
Mhm.
uh, still today, many parents avoid to do this. So that is a trouble in Korea. Because of that, I envy your country. You mentioned that, yeah, there is many porters uh, in the Harlem Street in your country, and
There are many,
uh, there are many the poor, the porters,
not poorers. There are many poor.
Many poor. There are many poor, and you told that they are giving birth too many. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're our population become decreased, and this is uh, alarm
Alarming.
alarming
Mhm.
alarming critically in Korea, our country.
Well, I think it's okay.
Mm.
And the population here in the Philippines
Mm-hmm.
is increasing, so I think it's not good too.
Send us.
Especially for the Yeah, especially for the poor people.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Imagine they're already poor. They cannot even afford to buy food or to
Mm.
have 3 meals a day.
Mm.
And then they keep on giving birth,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So that's the main problem too.
Mm.
How are they going to educate their children if they cannot even afford to buy food or meals,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Right.
So that's one of the problem also here in the Philippines.
Yeah, we need a teacher like you in Korea. Come here.
Why? I'm against it. I don't want big population.
Mm. You
I
want?
mean,
Mm.
I think for a family or a
Mm.
household,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to have 2 children.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's
Mm.
it.
Mm. Okay.
I think it's enough to have 2 children
Mm.
in each family.
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
Okay.
let's now talk about this article. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what was the result of the pilot project launched by the DDSB?
Uh, mm, uh, they are not they are not illustrated in specific about the success, but
Mhm.
they address that uh, their pilot project was successful in
Mhm.
the business of the
Mhm.
distribute distributing Chromebooks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this will help in their studies, right?
Yeah,
All right. So, what was given to the 200 students?
Chromebooks.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay, I will ask some questions later.
yeah.
Okay. What did Amanda Patterson about the launch project?
Uh, uh, maybe uh, she said they will continue to uh, this business uh, to make sure uh, these Chromebooks mm, working well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your opinion about this article? Do you think these Chromebooks will be effective?
Yeah, this is the portion our education tomorrow. This is I don't know. This is portion of this is the uh, future of our education system, and
Mhm.
we cannot avoid this current. Mm. And the Chromebook will be affected, but the one thing I worry is that mm, worry is one thing is I worry is not that worry is uh, then if we use gadget, we have some uh, habit, not habit. How can I explain? Uh, Sometimes we just concentrate on our gadget only, without
Mhm.
considering the people around us, around myself.
Mhm.
So, uh, using gadget is very dangerous to make socializing children.
Okay.
Mm,
All right. So actually, it says here that the Chromebooks,
mm,
okay, will cost much, will cost a lot.
yeah.
So they don't know yet how
Mm-hmm.
much will it cost, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if
Mm,
these Chromebooks are expected to be released,
yeah.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that most, I mean, do you think students can afford to buy this Chromebook?
Yeah, that is impossible because, as you mentioned, as you told, uh, that is very
Mhm.
expensive. And
Mhm.
how can I say? There is a big gap between the rich and the poor.
Mhm.
So,
Exactly.
yeah, so um, for the poor, it's very difficult to buy this, and there. So the new policies needed to apply this Chromebook business. Uh, in case of Korea, uh, the Korea government tried to distribute public computers to all nations, and that was successful. And most people could utilize computer these days, even
Mhm.
that is in countryside. But the problem was only applied to order. They cannot use computer these days. So I think uh, in the in the within a budget, uh, the government could handle. They
Mhm.
could provide some best policy to distribute, uh, not distribute, to support the children who in poor uh, to get
Who are poor?
Chromebooks, who are poor, who get or use the Chromebooks, or not only purchasing but also they can consider lend this uh, renting renting this. Yeah.
So
Mm.
they are like renting the book.
Yeah.
They're going to pay it installment basis.
Installment. What is installment?
Installment.
Installment. Okay.
Installment basis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Installment basis. Right.
Okay. Well, I think it's a good idea, but the problem is uh it's not that effective. It's not that helpful really for students. Well,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, if they really want to help the students to have a successful tomorrow or
Mm-hmm.
successful future,
Yeah.
they have to decrease the tuition fee.
The tuition fee. Okay. Then.
Yes, because imagine a lot of people cannot even afford to go to school, and then
Ah.
they're going to have these Chromebooks, right?
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
So instead of, although these Chromebooks, they are, yeah, they are really good, of
Mm.
course,
Yeah.
but I think they should focus more on the tuition fee, how
Mm.
they are going to persuade the students to go to the school.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
a lot of youth nowadays or teenagers, they cannot even afford to go to school, right?
Uh. Actually, I don't think so. This.
No, that's in your country. But in my country,
Yeah. Yeah.
we
Right.
don't have student
Mm.
loan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
we cannot even afford to go high school and college.
Yeah.
So a lot of students here, they are not actually, they did not graduate from college.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
So
That.
they just graduated and finished high school.
Yeah. That's why I'm very sorry to say this. In our country, we have some obligation to study till high school. That means government
Mhm.
provide oral education P education cost to each person. So uh, not till high school, till middle school, actually.
Yeah, welcome to the Philippines. Actually, our
Mm,
education, especially the education, it's
mm-mm.
It's, I don't know. It's
Mm.
really not good.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
The government cannot actually unlike your government, they can fund,
Mm.
right?
Yeah,
They
yeah, right.
can
Fun. Yeah.
lend some money, right?
Yeah.
A lot of students can have a student loan.
Yeah.
But if the government here in the Philippines will allow that, I think the money, I don't know, it will be difficult.
But there is also some problem because of the you said the fund or
Mhm.
renting money. Uh, Korea government uh, provide the renting service, uh,
Mhm.
but
The loan.
a loan, right? Loan,
Mhm.
that's right. Loan service with very low interest. But the
Mhm.
problem is that after graduate university, many young girls they cannot get a job, so
Mhm.
uh, they become bankrupt themselves. So um, that is also highest problem in Korea. The first and second, they get married
Mhm.
without money, but they can rent money. Uh,
Loan.
yeah, yeah, they can loan.
Mhm.
Uh, so without money, they get married and they buy apartment with loan,
Mhm.
and they
Mhm.
cannot pay back. So now government Korea, they have a
Mhm.
lot of debt. So it's the one issue uh, we we are consider, and Korea government should provide a resolution about it.
Yeah, at least you're one step ahead than us.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
unlike us, a lot of people they're getting married at early age, especially the youth, the teenagers, without even finishing their studies, and then yeah, they are having hard time to
Mm-hmm.
find a job too. So I think your country is more okay. It's more developed than
Mm-hmm.
here in our country.
Yeah. Yeah. So because of that, I want to invite you to Korea. In Korea, if you are good at
Mhm.
English and if you
Mhm.
have another skill,
Mhm.
you can get job easily here because uh, yeah. Also, you are very fluent in Korean.
No, I only know few, but I cannot even read or write clearly.
Yeah, yeah,
I can only talk or speak.
yeah. That's why my friends here, foreigner,
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
they they cannot get a job easily here. Uh, they sometimes request. They sometimes ask me to find their job, but it's very hard to because most people in Korea they cannot speak English. So um, there is a rare vacancy
Mhm.
they can apply.
Yes, exactly.
Mm.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, this will be helpful,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe for rich students, yes,
Mm.
or
Yeah.
in rich countries, they
Yeah.
cannot afford it. We don't we cannot even afford to buy books.
Mm. Okay. And Korea there is also pre-mobile phone. Uh, Even though
I
there is
know.
smartphone. Yeah. So I just expect the day the Chromebooks become uh, priceless like this.
I think it will be applicable in your country. It will be good since you are in modern technology. Yeah, it
uh,
it will
yeah,
be helpful, I think.
if we want to, we should invent uh, these new gadgets.
No,
Mm.
I will just go to another country and work there. That's it. I don't want
Okay.
to invent things.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, very thanks to
Okay.
today's class, and I will prepare the class tomorrow, and from next week maybe I postpone one class every Thursday,
Why?
cause every morning I have some meeting with my professor
Hmm.
every Thursday. Oh, yeah.
Well, would you like to, to have a mobile class?
Mobile fat? No, that's the if I can postpone this class to afternoon, just one day per 1 week, it's okay. But when
Okay.
I asked to the manager, they said it is not allowed.
To have mobile class?
No, 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 no. Postponing the class 1 day per week.
No, I think it's not. No,
Mm-mm.
they cannot allow it. They will allow it. So if you want to join,
Mm-hmm.
just let me know if you're busy. We can have mobile class instead. We can talk instead of having video class.
Uh, but I cannot use the 9:30 exactly because that times I should be with professors.
Yeah, just let me know if you want to change or move the time.
Ah, okay, that's the best. If so, I don't have to use the mobile phone communication because I can use this laptop in afternoon and or postponing the class later.
In the afternoon, as you know, I'm all
Oh, I mean maybe
I'm available only at 3 p.m.
how about 10:30?
10:30 Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. Only Thursday 10:30.
Wait, let me check.
I checked last night. You have bacon stand.
Wait.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 10:30 I'm available.
Yeah, your clothes is very nice today. Very style for you. Yeah. Anyway, see you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you tomorrow, John. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
bye.